And sell you drugs without me saying that. I'm not gonna do it.
Trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packs I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues. Call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword, with a style that they might just record. The only thing equal is the curse for the wicked and the righteous reward. Have mercy on the men that don't see it, separated from the tares. Now on my prayers and it's so be it. A rebel, take the world by word of mouth. UPK, we the rebels that you heard about. Yeah. And it ain't gonna stop till 100 virgins in the house and I'm handing verdicts out. Get rank, you ain't heard a clout without a shadow of a doubt. These devils hitting licks off us. Fuck the bank, I'm about to stone the pocket ticket office. Can't sweet talk us, cannot stop us. And plus I know the feds watch us. Telling people that they church full of witch doctors. Put us in prison, they stockpile us. Meanwhile, UPK turning rebels into rock wallers. In league with mighty men, and now I understand things that never truly made sense. Like why I'm crying at this funeral for a criminal, knowing he ain't innocent, it's fucked up. But my boots shine, standing between two priests, about to blaze on their ass, call it tough love. Look out for niggas just cuz, and wouldn't touch a white bitch with OJ's black gloves. Father, forgive me for my error, I'm forever by your side. Clean and purge me of all my flaws. This the reason I'm alive, thank God for this truth. Cause for a long time was a rebel without a cause.
Look, man, first time I met Commander Junior Honda, man, hit 3807.
Rebel without a
cause.
cause.
My little daughter with me. Opened the door, he was dropping the truth for me and all that.
Rebel
he
without
said,
a cause.
man, you know, you do your time, we taking the mountains, training in hand-to-hand combat.
Rebel without
said,
a cause,
oh, yeah.
this the reason I'm
Shine me
alive.
up,
Thank
nigga.
God for this truth, cause for a long time was a rebel without a cause.
And you cannot whoop us. We're already dead. We're already beaten down. We've been beaten down for 400 years. We already got the wounds inside and outside our bodies. How you gonna hurt us? You cannot threaten us. You cannot frighten us. We live in the most frightening places, under the most frightening conditions. We are immune to fear. We are immune to harm. You see what I'm saying? You have stepped into a cesspool. You're the only one gonna get infected.
JT on the track.
Hey, oh. Yeah. Hey. Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General Yana. that's what I'm ripping. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
You ain't no Israelite, bitch, you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, soup solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK, soup solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the sorrow and I show her. She could never get a priest hoeing. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. Yeah, that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit mugger. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, soup solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, that clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in a temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Commanding general get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. Nigga, I popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, soup solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who
backstage.
You're hovering, wondering if you click buy.
All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, this and that for life. I'm on West for life, nigga, this a blood oath. Hey, yo, Madara, here go a class for you, my nigga. 140 for the rebel.
The world turned its back on me. I'm a crippling. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Ain't no way out, I tell you once. Don't pray for nothing, sin and curse. We can't forgive what's forbidden. Remain in them trenches. Trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the times that I did. If rank is given, have your respect to your apprentice. Be about your business. This loyalty's a death sentence. Trying to pick up with a blind field. They said there'll be many mansions. I'm just grinding for my time share. Them devils ain't playing fair. They hunt you like Van Pelt. But ain't no getting out the game like Jumanji. You take that oath, it's a Dundee. Try to deal death to a priest. You won't make it out in one piece. So you can stand. Just make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times, then it's death do us part. So how you feel about this truth I done shown you? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people go disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Ain't no more guessing, ain't no more questions. Make sure my election till I'm tucked away like George Jetson. Murder for capital nines, murder at the Capitol. The world in amazement, we like fuck 'em, raise it. I pity those watching life as it go by. Been giving mercy in this life, I don't know why. In puff smoke, never try to. The dead at home, my brother be the dead, that's all I don't. Either fold or salute, my nigga. They like, how you stay focused? I told them I'm motivated cause of you, my nigga. Brotherhoods and weapons, still got weapons on the scene. And I never do my niggas like Bishop did Raheem. Never mind in all beliefs, they under anesthesia. Shorty say she need me, said she wanna let that love go. Told I let that love grow. But if I bring you to my bed, that's a blood oath. So, how you feel about this truth I done showed you? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people gon' disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Yeah.
Rolling hard, wherever I be rolling hard. Trials and tribulations in my life got me rolling hard. Woke up, Lord bless me with another day. Eat shit, showered and be on my way. Jumped in the 2-door, Monte Carlo solo with a fofo on my way to get the dough, yo. If you don't work, then you don't eat. Don't be scared to walk through life when you got feet. You gotta run a race, it's a track meet. Can't trust nobody on the street, so you pack heat. Just got a phone call, my homie I grew up with dead. And last night my other partner had his dough kicked in by Fed. Crooked cops go to your hood and hug your steps. Searching till they find your stash box where the gun is kept. I ain't never slept, some dream a fairy tale crime. The judge ain't giving no breaks, he giving jail time. I'ma put my trust and faith in the Lord. Never scarred on the boulevard, always rolling hard. I'm rolling hard, rolling hard. Rolling hard. Wherever I be rolling hard. Trials and tribulations in my life got me rolling hard. Got me rolling hard. I believe in this truth, I'll never stop. Gun to my head, knife to my throat, I'll never stop. Ain't eat or drink nothing, I'll never drop. Rapping words over beats like this, I'll never flop. Pick up your cross, follow your house shot. Living righteous now, that old wicked man had to die. I testify the white man, the devil, he a lie. He the judge sitting in court that make your mama cry. Christian Christianity had me traumatized. I'll never water down the truth, I can't compromise. I love the Most High more than my own children. My sons and daughters, they hate me, just imagine the feeling. Pain hurts so deep, cut like a machete. Prepare your soul for temptation, you better get ready. I'ma put my trust and faith in the Lord. Never scored on the boulevard, always rolling hard. I'm rolling hard, rolling hard. Rolling, rolling hard. Wherever I be rolling, rolling hard. Trials and tribulations in my life got me rolling hard, got me rolling hard, rolling hard, got me rolling hard, got me rolling hard. If it ain't one thing, it's 5 or 6. That president gon' cause a race war through politics. The way they treat my Mexican brothers on the border. Isaiah 14 and 21 prepare slaughter. Babylon falling, everything gon' flip. Every day of my life I pray for rulership. I'ma put my trust and faith in the Lord. Never scored on the boulevard, always rolling hard. I'm rolling hard, rolling hard. Rolling, rolling hard. Wherever I be rolling, rolling hard. Trials and tribulations in my life got me rolling hard, got me rolling hard, rolling hard, got me rolling hard, got me rolling hard.
Don't messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me a whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaselina like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zoc, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like the dark. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Sharp. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper Free. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas. Get your knife and your fork. He ain't locked in with the counting. Would you speaking to me for? Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion.
Help I get it off mute. It's loud. Huh? Hello? Shalom, shalom. We're gonna rock with it. Put this mic right here. It's so loud. All right. Hey, shalom, Israel. This is the ISUPK. Start out 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Commander Junior Honda. You know what I'm saying? First, I'm gonna go ahead and salute the brothers. Y'all Bashim Y'all Shah Barakatah. And to the sisters, Y'all Shemartah Bashim Y'all Shah. You know, tonight's the Wednesday law class, man. And here in Killeen, Texas, man. Give the Lord a hand. Because, you know, we say get the Lord a hand because, you know what I'm saying, because he raised up these zones. So you teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native American who they are. You know what I'm saying? According to the Bible. Let them know that they are the children of Israel. You know, we could have been doing all, you know, out here just living life we was living, but the Lord chose to wake up his, you know, his servants, his priests and prophets. You know what I'm saying? He chose to wake us up, and we out here doing the Lord's will, like men before us. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Hey, Most High in Christ, we get to teach these classes to wake our people up. It is a privilege. You know what I'm saying? That the Lord chose us. He couldn't chose anybody else, but he chose us. You know what I'm saying? He chose us to be priests and prophets. He chose us to be his chosen people. You know what I'm saying? He could have chose the Elamites. That's the East Indians. He could have chose the Africans. He could have chose, you know, the other nations, but he chose blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? To be his chosen people. And we're going to teach that tonight, man. We're going to teach the spirit of the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? Because Christianity teach, you know, they don't teach the spirit of God. They teach the spirits of the oppressor. They teach how we should act, how we should move. You know what I'm saying? They teach us how we should behave from the oppressor. That's what Christianity teaches us. Your pastors, your religious leaders, your black leaders, they don't teach you how the Lord is, man. They don't teach you the spirit he's in. The scripture says he's a terrible power, man. He's not, you know, he's not like no, you know, no fairy tale, you know, entity. That's what you call it, right? Entity. You know what I'm saying? He's not that, man. He's a terrible power, man. And we're gonna dive in the scriptures, let you know the spirit of the Lord. Can I get Exodus 15:3? Bible shot.
Book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a man of war, meaning that he's a, you know, he's a authority figure. He's a man of what? War. To be a man of war, meaning that you got to be a serious person. I don't know no war with Tinkerbells running around. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no war with Peter Pan running around. You know, Barney, Teletubbies, that you think the Lord is. You know, when they teach you that in church. The Lord is a serious man, and he's a man of war. You understand? When we saw a couple of days ago in Montgomery, Alabama, that was the spirit of the Lord.
Right.
To take up for your brothers, to defend yourself. That's the spirit of the Lord. You learn these churches all these years are not the spirit of the Lord. That's a spirit of slaves. Right. To sit there and be prayer warriors. You're praying all damn day while the oppressor cut your neck off every damn day. That's not the spirit of the Lord. The spirit of the Lord that you got to do something. Now, we don't condone violence in the ISUPK. No, but we do condone defense. Right. We condone taking up for yourself. It don't have to be physical. It can be spiritual. And how do you take up for yourself spiritual? You got to know how to be spiritual. You gotta know what to do and what not to do. And one thing those brothers did was spiritual. You know why? Because Scripture says, "Gather together, O nation, not desire." They gathered together on that river wall. You know what I'm saying? Against their enemies to protect that brother. That's a mighty powerful thing, man. I never seen that in my 33 years of living. I never seen that. I seen it against other brothers, Crips and Bloods, neighborhood against neighborhoods, but I've never seen brothers sticking together to beat the enemy, the other nation, the so-called white man. And they're not no, homeless white man. These are, they're not the elite, but they somewhere in the middle. They got a little money. They got businesses. You know what I'm saying? I never seen that. Witness, this is the first time in history that I seen it. Have y'all seen it, brothers? I never seen it. And these brothers, I can tell these brothers, they ain't, they grew up like we did in the hood. Where they teach you that we cannot harm the oppressor, but you gonna harm your brother. But that day, they took up for their brother. Go ahead, Rick.
So,
oh, damn right, you did.
Proverbs chapter 17, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity.
If you want to spy on them, you can.
It's just so heavy because, like the past couple years, all we've been seeing is our brothers dying.
Right.
My brother getting choked out on the bus, on the subway. Brother getting choked out in front of corner stores, getting choked out in the middle of the street with a beat on the neck.
Right.
And all we've been doing for the past couple of years is reporting.
Right.
But what those brothers did on that Montgomery vote,
right,
on that dot, that was the spirit of the Lord, like
that's right.
But that's what a brother is for.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? When a brother is doing his job and he's just trying to do his job, driving his hill,
right,
and he's getting attacked and jumped by the oppressor, you're supposed to get in there and put your life on the line.
That's right.
And get, you know what I'm saying, defend your brother, because that's what these scriptures say. So
that's right. That's right. Get that priest's hands. What you said was so heavy, priest. Put your life on the line. Because our people forgot about that. Our people forgot, we all said we'll die for somebody, but when it really happened, you going on the way. You know what I'm saying? I gotta die for him, I gotta be here for my family. I gotta do it. Man, look, Christ died for us. He died for people who don't even deserve it, man. You feel me? And that's the spirit of the Lord. The Lord gave us so much mercy. We don't even deserve that, man. We've been horned, on the other nations. The Lord calls us backslide, but he still took us in. He still he let Christ die for us so we could come back to that covenant. And that's the mercy of the Lord. That's the mercy, that we should have towards each other. And by us having that mercy towards each other, we won't look at each other like we strangers. Because you from Nevada and I'm from Texas. You from Cali, I'm from Atlanta or Georgia. We the same people. We the same people, man. You know how we know we the same people? Because we grew up the same. You might have a little bit of money, but your family, your mama and daddy grew up from the poor. They gonna bring, you're gonna see that in the household. How much they save, how they act. You know what I'm saying? They gonna tell you about all their stories. You still got their hand down stories about growing up, not having a lot. Every Black Hispanic Americans understand that story. Understand that, man. And by knowing that story, man, that lets you know that we are the children of the Most High God who are oppressed here in America. Go ahead.
All I was gonna say is, we're the same because whether you're rich or poor, the oppressor hates you just the same.
That's right. That's right. The priest said so heavy. You might have a little money. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you ain't nothing but a slave with a little, with a new fresh cloth on. That's it. You still a slave in their eyes. But one day, I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna be a day where the rich will understand that they not so rich. Because once we think we made it, we think we're on the same level as them. But we're not. You just a slave with a little bit of money. But look, the Lord said for us to gather together, O nation not desired. He didn't say gather together, the poor. He said, O nation not desired. You make this money you an athlete, you in the NFL, you in the NBA, you ain't nothing but money, man. You ain't nothing but a money ticket, man. And what happens when you get hurt? You can't play no more. They'll throw you out like a 2-week-old garbage, man. Real quick. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nothing but money. Even you in the poor, what you do? Most poor workers do essential jobs. You working at Walmart, you working at the Burger Kings, McDonald's, the essential jobs, HEB. You're building the kingdom of the Esau, of the enemy. You know what I'm saying? And they need that. That's why they give you little money here and there. They may give you a little position here, give a position there to keep you, brainwashed, to keep you a slave. But let me tell you something, man. If you read this Bible, understand the spirit of the Lord, you understand these people always had a motive to keep you down. These people will have a motive to have crafty counsel against you. So, man, we need you so bad for this job, man. You stock up good. You're the best stock worker. Man, you're the best, man. Look, you're the best burger flipper. We need you, man. We give you a little raise. Don't go nowhere. We give you a 50-cent raise. You know what our people do? Since we in hell, we'll take it. We think we special. You gotta realize your worth as a black Hispanic Americans, man. Now you are God chosen people. Them brothers knew their worth in their boat because they protect that brother. You know what I'm saying? They knew that brother life was special. And they are tired for getting beat up every goddamn day. Excuse my French. Every doggone day, man. They didn't sit there and film like, ooh. They got to work, man. How many of you would have done that? Would you be a filmer? Oh, you would put that work in. Would you be the swimmer or the filmer? You know what I'm saying? What would you be? I know my brother's in ISUPK. I know what we be doing. We swimming over there. We're checking that brother. Coming down from the staircase like that one brother did. Coming from the other boat. You know what I'm saying? I think they parked that boat, huh? They parked that boat when, yeah. We got out there, you know what I'm saying, and helped our brother. But hey, that's the spirit of the Lord we got in here in ISUPK. And we trying to let our brothers and sisters know that you can have that spirit too. All right, anything? You can read from the beginning, Bruce.
The book of Exodus, 15, verse 3.
Shalaki. Can you go to 2? Bible show.
Book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 2. The Lord is my strength and song.
Mm-hmm.
He is become my salvation.
This is Moses saying, man, the Lord is my strength, man. The Lord is my strength. I got, he got the Hebrew Israelites out of slavery. You think he would have done that by himself? He questioned himself. He like, I can't do this. I can't talk. The Lord said, hey, did I make the lips? You know what I'm saying? The Lord, man, he said, don't worry about that, man. You just do what I tell you to do. And he couldn't do that without the Lord's strength, man. Keep going, Bible show.
He is my power, and I will prepare him an habitation.
Mm-hmm.
My father's power, and I will exalt him.
Uh-huh. You go next one.
Verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
All right.
The Lord is his name.
Lord is his name, man. We call him Yahweh in the Hebrew. The Lord is his name, man. That's the spirit that Moses had. Moses had the spirit of the Lord. Moses was no coward. Moses wasn't filming anything. Moses went against the king of Egypt. He went against Pharaoh and said, let my people go. Pharaoh had heart in his heart. Pharaoh said, nah. He said, okay, all right, no sweat. The judgment will come upon Egypt. That's what happened right now in the ISUPK. We are telling the doggone Joe Biden, Donald Trump, all these leaders, the Senate, to let the Lord's people live. Let us live. They say no sweat. All right. You want to go ahead and keep on complaining? We're going to put our knee on their necks. We're going to continue to lock them up at swimming rates. We're going to continue to kill them. But one day the Lord going to see. The Lord going to see the cries of Black and Hispanic Americans and give them exodus like he did before with us, man. Go ahead, priest.
What you're saying is so heavy, sir. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, just referring back to the Exodus, man, like, it said that the Most High looked on us and he heard our affliction. You know what I'm saying?
I'm right.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Spirit of the Lord came on Moses when he saw his other brother, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And them striking his brother, and Moses went down there and said, hey, listen, now this ain't happening. And he killed that Egyptian, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it took all that, him fleeing, you know what I'm saying, and coming back. And the Most High, like, okay, well, now they get my spirit, you know what I'm saying? But so, like, so now I said, what you bringing out? So
now I said, hey, get that priest a hand, man. Get that priest a hand. You know what I'm saying? Because Moses did kill an Egyptian for his brother. What that song called Come Outside My No 3? He said even Moses had to kill one. You know what I'm saying? For who? For another Black, Hispanic, and Native American. That's the spirit of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, we don't condone, you know what I'm saying? We condone that spirit of protecting each other. That's what the ISUPK is about. By protecting one another. Cover thy brother. Love thy brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that brother's good. Make sure make sure nobody ain't messing with him. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that brother don't have, if he got something he going through, man, you listen to that brother. You know what I'm saying? That's brotherhood. But what? Christianity don't teach nothing but brotherhood. They teach you how to be weak. They teach you how to be a slave. And they teach you how to let the damn oppressor rule over you and kill you day in, day out. The sheep's headed to the slaughter. Go ahead, priest.
So like, it's just so heavy what he just brought up about Moses.
You know, right?
Because like, if Moses did step in and stop that heathen from beating his brothers, I'm saying he might have very well likely beaten that brother to death. Just like today, like if them brothers ain't step in and do what they did, the brothers and sisters with the spirit of the Lord to do what they did that day, they might have. You know what I'm saying? It was like 6 or 7 heathens on the 6 or 7 oppressors on that one older man. Like they might have beaten him to death.
Yeah. You know
what I'm saying? Ain't no telling. We done seen it so many times, like bro. But what's so heavy is like even in that instance in Exodus where Moses had smoked that Egyptian.
Mm-hmm.
When he had came back, or when he had, came around his brothers was like, "Oh, you intend to kill us too?" Like that's the same. Again, I haven't. That's it. For any brother who's saying that, you know what I'm saying, them brothers and sisters who jumped in to protect that man was wrong for doing that. They got that same spirit.
Right.
Them brothers back then who was trying to say that Moses was wrong for doing it. Because if them brothers ain't step in, they would have beat that. Like if we wasn't supposed to step in, if our brothers wasn't supposed to step in, what's the alternative? Like
right.
we supposed to sit there and record like we've been doing?
Right.
Sit there and watch them and sit there and watch that brother die like you've been doing? Like what's the alternative? If jumping in and saving that brother's life wasn't an option, like what's the alternative? I just want to know. It's a lot.
It's a lot, bro. I'll tell you what the alternative is. We're gonna let prayer closet. Right? They're gonna make sure, hey, Lord, please forgive us all. Right? Please forgive the oppressor who killing their brother. That's the alternative. Please forgive them for killing another black man. For killing them a damn human. They say that. For killing a human. But in this kingdom, we are not humans to compare to them. We are just livestock. And they can just use and abuse us, man. Go ahead, priest.
No, so like this, sir. Like you said, so like the Christians were gonna say, why did I listen to that white man? You know what I'm saying? Rebellious, you know what I'm saying? Like you should have just left him alone and you know what I'm saying? Like that's that whole spirit, you know what I'm saying? we got to stop being, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, we are allowed to defend each other. You know what I'm saying? Right. Self-defense, we're allowed that. It's right.
Yeah, Zephaniah 2:1, Shah. So we're talking about the Spirit of the Lord tonight, the Spirit of God, which our people don't, our people don't understand that. They don't understand that what them brothers did was of the Lord. Because Christianity teaches our people that the Lord, he doesn't teach war. He doesn't teach, he don't teach violence. But the scripture says, look at the counterparts, the race. They use the Bible to take countries over. They use the Bible to put you in slavery. They use the Bible to come here and take over the Native American land and try to teach them the Bible. What they call them, missionaries or something like that. They came here. They did reform schools where they touched little kids, the Native Americans. That's they use that Bible. They use that Bible for war. But they teach you to use that Bible to love the enemy. That's what they do. But the Bible tells you not to trust the enemy because they're wicked with rust, just like the iron. You understand? Now what or something? Oh, okay, go on.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Gather together. Yea, oh, slide. Say, gather together, oh nation not desired, man. This is talking about Black Hispanics and Native Americans because we are not desired nowhere in the world, man. The only thing we can, how we defend ourselves is we do come together. We do come together. Every nation has a military. What's the military for? For defense. Only nation that doesn't have a military is Black Hispanics and Native Americans. You might say, well, we are part of America. Are we really? Are we really part of America? When our brothers, the Buffalo Soldiers, went to fought the Spaniards over there in Cuba, and they got cropped out the picture. They came home and still get beat up. When our brothers fought from World War I and II, came back home and still can't use the same ration they use. Eat the same food. The restaurant establishment, they couldn't eat wherever the white man was at. They couldn't eat over there. That's why here in ISUPK, we are building the Lord's army because we don't have an army. We're not part of the United States. That means we just slaves here. That's it. Point blank simple. Go ahead, sir.
If I may, real quick, no other nation or no nation on the face of the planet allows another nation to come in and integrate with them. Right. And America is not going to be the first one. So.
That's so heavy what Officer Kahunga Bar said, man. No nation gonna let them, integrate with them. Yeah, the other nations come here. They only come here for how? I mean, why? To oppress you. Oppress you. How? The elite in this country, the government in this country, the city in this country, who are who? Esau. You know what I'm saying? They let these people come here just like back in the day, man, when Christ walked around. They had other nations in Rome oppressing the Jews. Just like now, you see them East Indians in your hood, right in your hood. They work in them stores. They might be some Napoleons now. They work in them ghetto stores, in the hood. The Chinese, they working at the nail salons and the hair places. They're here to oppress you, to make money off of you, and send it where? Back to their home, back to their nation. Now it's time for us to understand, man. Get the Spirit of the Lord, because the Spirit of the Lord is not going to deal with that. The Spirit of the Lord said, gather together, O nation not desire. That means finances too. Keep the black dollar in the black community. We got here in ISUPK, Officer Kahunga Bar doing an amazing job making the outfits. We ain't gotta go out there to get a figure. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta go out there to these, the oppressors' clothing line. You come here in ISUPK. But black Hispanic Americans making good clothes, man. Hats, shoes. You know what I'm saying? Garments. But hey, that's the thing we have to wake up to. And only in the ISUPK is the spirit of the Lord, man. And what the brothers showed out there in Alabama was the spirit of the Lord.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired. Verse 2. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the shadow, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you. Before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you.
That's talking about when the Lord visited this earth. When the Lord visited this earth, it's World War III. That's when the Lord judgment will be upon the earth, face of the earth. Now the scripture saying to gather together, have everything you need. You be with another, with the Israelites gather together, so you don't have to face the judgment of the Lord. Because it's coming. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? Things drop it's coming up, you know what I'm saying? The other day, me and his brother he ran to the Ephraimite brother. He was breaking down the brick. And he thought he was homeless. Man, look, the day of the Lord is coming, man. The only thing for us to do is gather together. How do we do that? For one example, what those brothers did, take up for each other. And another is found this Bible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We do that here in the ISUPK day in and day out. The only reason why we do that day in and day out because we know the scriptures. We know that. We know the scriptures. We know how to keep the brother intact, the brotherhood intact. You know what I'm saying? For Matthew 18, 15. Your brother burden is your burden. We know that. That's why we don't treat each other like strangers. You know what I'm saying? With that right there was to speak of the spirit of the Lord. And now slide. Y'all want something? Oh, slide. Let me get next pretty soon. What I said, we're gonna be Isaiah 55 and 8. Because we think we know the spirit of the Lord. Because we in these churches, we go to these schools, to learn the Bible. But the only thing you know how to do is pass on the message of the oppressor, man. That's the only thing you know how to do when you go to these schools, But here in ISUPK, the real school, how to, where they teach the Bible. They break down each scripture, line by line, precept by precept, man. You go ahead, please.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord.
Right. You thought it was not of the Lord. You thought that was the devil's work. The Lord is not about that. He doesn't, he's not for that. What it says, my ways are not what?
For my thoughts are not your thoughts.
His thoughts are not your. He let you know now. He approves of that. Any dealing with another black Hispanic Americans taking up for each other, he's approved of that against the enemy. That's the way of the Lord. That's his thoughts. But we've been so Hellenized in this country that we don't understand his thoughts. We don't understand his ways.
Right.
We don't understand who ways, the oppressor ways. And his ways is contrary to the Lord's ways. But his ways tell you to kill each other. That's his ways. He said kill the other black guy because he got blue on. Kill the other black guy because he likes skin. He taking all those females. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know the female. You get mad. You know what I'm saying? That's the oppressive way. The Lord says to love your brother. He said it's two commandments that he had that the scriptures hang on to, man. Paraphrasing. It's to love the Lord with all thy heart and mind, and to love your neighbor. That's the Lord way, but your way is your oppressor way. And those brothers did, you thought that was hateful. You thought that was a hate crime. We see that as brother loving each other. Right. That's how we see it. And that's how the Lord see it. You keep reading, priest.
Verse 9. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways.
This the Lord saying, look, I know better than you. You say, oh, everybody just should have stopped. They should have stopped on their boat. On their river walk. They should have just pick, stop everybody, separate everybody, and la da da da. Nah, man. Lord said, hey, my ways are higher than your way. You don't understand anything. You've been oppressed so many years. You've been oppressed. How can you know my ways? Your brothers knew his ways. Or some part of it. They saw a brother indeed. He threw that hat and it was on. It was on and popping. Brother got in that water, started swimming. I can tell by the way, I don't think his brother knows how to swim that well how he dives in there. But he dives in that water. What he said, son? He worked it out. That brother worked it out. He made across that water. And he put in work. Boy was doing the 30 piece. I never seen that before. Yeah, man, it's lucky. Yeah, go ahead. It's lucky.
Like that part was heavy. Like I know, you know what I'm saying, it's funny, but like that's heavy because what's the black stereotype? Like black people can't swim. But this brother, you know what I'm saying? I know any brother in the ISUPK would have jumped in that water, whether they could swim or not. And we would have made it over there. Oh, yeah. Not only did he swim over there, he got up out that water and he did his Lord's work. Right? Yeah.
You're right. And like the Lord said, the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Like what Paul said, let's get that scripture. Romans 9:13. Was he wrong for doing that? That's actually you brothers and sisters online, man. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? If y'all online on your YouTube, Facebook, y'all in class, but that brother, that 6-year-old who swam across that water in Alabama, who knows in that water? They got alligators out there. Right. Who knows in that dark water? He swam across that water, got up there and protect somebody that was wrong. Was he wrong for that? Or was he right? I know what the Lord says.
What concept? This is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Jacob is who? Jacob is the progenitor of, the black Hispanics and Americans, the Israelites. And Esau is the progenitor of the so-called white race. He said that he loves black Hispanics and Americans and he hates the oppressor. Now, what he said for that?
What concept? Shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God?
Are you calling God unrighteous? We all know God is righteous. You Christians, are you calling God unrighteous because he hates? Are you calling God unrighteous because he hates the people that have been killing everybody? You call him unrighteous because why? Because he killed, because he hangs black Hispanics and Americans and made a picnic out of it? You call him unrighteous? You call him unrighteous when he goes to these countries and change their laws and their ways of life. And he threatened them with what? War. Seeing soldiers over there. And kill anybody that go against it. And you calling the Lord unrighteous to hate Esau. Keep going, Bible Child.
God forbid.
God said, hell no. God's not unrighteous. That's a righteous thing. That's a righteous thing them brothers did, man. A righteous thing. Because these people been killing everybody. They be killing especially black Hispanics and Americans. They protect somebody. They protect somebody that look like them rather than film somebody dying that look like them. Like the priest said earlier, that brother could have died, man, in the hands of them. He had him in a chokehold. He had him in a little, you know what I'm saying, a little young dude, he kept him in a chokehold. He can't do it, 65 years old. Brother could have died. But the Lord sent these spirits on these brothers that jumped in that water and they came off that boat to help him. That's the spirit of the Lord, man. Sorry, Christian. Your slave master wasn't saved. They got beat up, and rightfully so. Right. Anything on?
No, it's not. So I just want to say, man, it's so heavy because as I watched the many videos that came out about it, man, I'm looking at it like you got essential workers versus the managers, the supervisors, the rich. You know what I'm saying? Like you looking at it like it's literally like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that scripture that says that they create in between. You know what I'm saying? And brothers now decide to say, you know what, man, listen, man. This brother just trying to do his job, you know what I'm saying? We just went through COVID, you know what I'm saying, 2 years ago where y'all been on these same boats over here parlaying, kicking it, where I gotta clock in, you know what I'm saying? And this brother just said, risk my life. This is risking my life for a dollar, you know what? Yeah, I exchanged that for my brother and help my brother, you know what I'm saying? So like,
get that. Yeah, they made some change on the dollar on that one. You know what I'm saying? That was like, you know, like Mario or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, but that was, you know, like I said, we keep saying, you know, ISUPK don't condone violence. We condone justice. Right. And that was a justice act right there, man. By taking up for somebody that was threatened for his life. Don't y'all teach that here in America? Don't y'all teach that? Or only teach that for certain people? Because meanwhile, we see our people die in the hands of the oppressor. But they died in the train in New York. Eric Garner, big brother that died, man. Everyone, Trayvon Martin, man, the young brother that died by the hands of the oppressor. That brother could be the next one. The Riverwalk brother that died, Miss Alabama.
What's so heavy about it is we died in the hands of the police. Like half the brothers that you named died in the hands of police. So if we would have waited on the police, because like I'm really trying to figure out like what could have possibly been a better solution than for your brothers to come to your rescue. If anybody got a problem with them brothers and them sisters coming to their brother's rescue, because we over and over die in the hands of police. Either they just don't show up for us. It's like we call and they take their time, or like that brother who had the brothers who have mental issues, mental issues. They come and kill you in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Time and time again. But we dying in the hands of the police. So and if some brothers didn't step in, the sisters didn't step in and do what they did on that Montgomery riverboat dock, like that brother could have lost his life to the police not showing up and us not doing nothing.
Right.
Like
that's right. That's what you're saying.
like it's a keep cutting them, but ain't this, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't this supposed to be the home of the brave? You know what I'm saying? For your Americans? Everybody out there thinking white Christian American went down there to try to stop them from jumping on that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What happened to the patriotism there? You know what I'm saying? You got the brothers on the train that so-called Marine, you know what I'm saying? That's choking the brother out because he was so rebellious. What is that patriotism for the nigga, you know what I'm saying, that was getting abused, you know what I'm saying, by this, you know what I'm saying, this heathen, man, you know what I'm saying? That just shows, man, all of that, you know what I'm saying, like, it is thoroughly poor, man, you know what I'm saying? So, like, shit.
No, it's heavy what Priest South y'all is bringing out because
Just like the Constitution wasn't meant for Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. I'm on my road with Black, you know what I'm saying, Hispanic and Native Americans. You get brave, and then they get scared, and they try to kill you. You know what I'm saying? So Black people ain't allowed to be brave in America. Right. You know what I'm saying? That just shows, you know what I'm saying? When man, you know what I'm saying, start standing up, trying to be brave. Okay, well now you got, you know, a whole nation, Esau trying to jump on them, you know what I'm saying? Right.
Man, the reason, but Officer said, Officer Carcazar said it's so heavy, man, because this society is not meant for you to be brave. This society is meant for you to cower down. Put your head down while they come around. And then when they beat him up because that brother wasn't standing down. He said, hey man, look, I gotta move up. Look, man. Brother, they probably on my neck, my road right now, man. You know what I mean? They on my road right now, man. Look, he probably, y'all please move. They wouldn't listen to nothing like that. So now the brother has said, hey, now it's up now. What's up? You know what I mean? They don't respect us. They don't get the damn what we got going on. Why? Because we are not equals. They don't see us as equals. They see us as slaves. And they see if a slave starting getting, a little brave, they gotta put them down. Right. Just like they done to our ancestors back when we wasn't changed. Nat Turner, when he started getting brave, what happened? They killed him, man. And every other, my forefathers, they started getting brave during the time. They killed them brothers, man, and sisters. They don't want us to be brave in this society. But who wants to be brave in this society? It's the Most High God. He put that spirit on them brothers. Just like we got the spirit of the Most High God in the ISUPK, the Israelite School, University of Practical Knowledge, on the Command Junior Honor. We have that spirit of the brave. We have that spirit of the Lord. We are not cowards here, man. They lucky that we wasn't there. They're lucky because we protect our own. We are trained to protect. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna do no out there trying to kill nobody, you know what I mean? But we'll make sure that brother's okay. You know what I mean? That's the spirit of the Lord. It's not. I have hold number. Oh, yes, a little bit more than that, right? The like the powder or something like that. You said about the powder, right? The powder of the clay. So that's right. I think it's
Concept, verse 21. Hath not the power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor.
This is the Lord. This is Paul said the Lord, he's over the oppressor, man. The Lord, he ain't gotta prove, he ain't gotta explain himself to you. That's what the Lord says. It's done. He made the oppressor. He made heaven and earth, my. You know what I'm saying? He made it. So he got explaining to you what's right and what's wrong. Just listen. Just listen. Finally for once in your life. Stop thinking you know every damn thing. You don't. Because you did, you understand that these enemies are killing you day in, day out. And you do anything possible to get out of the grip of them, man. I'm pretty sure you heard of the ISPK near you. But you said, man, they ain't got it, man. They ain't got the truth. You know why I know that? Because I thought the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Thought the same thing. Oh, everybody teaching the same thing. We good. I've been in church forever. I made so much money going to this church. Let me tell you something, man. The Lord says it's one body, one spirit, one mind. It started in 1969. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm trying to too far off that. All right. Can I get Ecclesiastes 1:8? I think it is, right, priest? No, 3:15. It's a time. The Lord says a time and a place for things. That's what the Lord said. So they teach that the Lord hates when we get angry. Hey, the Lord said it's okay to get angry. Just don't that the anger, don't fall asleep with your anger. But it's okay to get angry. But Christianity, it's just a slave doctrine, man. You can't get angry at the oppressor. You can't get angry at nobody. That's why we so frustrated. Because they say we can't get angry. We just ball that stuff all in, then explode on us, on each other, because that's near us. We don't live in the suburbs. We live with amongst each other. And that's a bad thing, man. Right? We hold all that anger inside. You take it off of that next brother and sister. You should be taking off on their oppressor. I ain't somebody going to kill them. Understand that they're all the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. Right? You got to
So in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season.
Everything is a season. You know what I'm saying? We all grew up hearing that. You know, you gotta react. You ain't gotta react just dead or not. You know what I'm saying? Everything's a season. Keep going.
And a time to every purpose under the heaven. Verse 2. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. Verse 3. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. Verse 4, a time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance.
Yeah.
Verse 8, a time to love and a time to hate.
Which time to what?
A time to love and a time to hate.
See, the Lord's so practical. It's a time to love. It's a time to hate. But Christianity teaches you to love, love, love. The Lord said you can hate. It's okay to hate. You hate everything else. You hate food, the certain type of food. You hate that, that certain type of brother. You hate him. You hate that certain type of sister. Why you can't hate the righteous way? Why you can't hate, the people that been killing your people for so many years? Why you can't hate the people that destroy your black household? You can't hate the people that put your father on crack because he can't get no job. Now he's stressing over. He said, I can't support my family. Now I gotta get over this drug to get away from it. Hear my kid crying because he's hungry, because she's hungry. Who put your family through that, man? The God doggone oppressor in his system. That system, what I mean by system, I'm talking about that system that keep your people oppressed, to keep your family oppressed. The Lord says it's a time to hate. It's okay. Keep going, freedom.
A time of war and a time of peace.
There you go. Time of peace. When them brothers did out there, it was time for war. They about it. And another thing, it was so joyful to see that them brothers squared up, not with another brother. You see that all over the internet, man.
Right.
All over the internet. Brothers fighting over a piece of chicken, a chicken sandwich. Sisters fighting over a chicken sandwich and Popeyes. Man, look, we in ISUPK, we don't condone our sisters from doing any violence. They should be princess. You know what I'm saying? No sisters out there. It feels good for a sister to take up for another black man. Right. She's not fighting that black man. She's not putting hands on that black man. She put hands on that oppressive woman. Boy, those sisters went in there and came in and stomping them, bump, bump, bump. I'm like, oh man, what the? You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen it before. I like I said earlier, I ain't never seen it before. Being down here in Texas, you know what I'm saying, the South, I don't, I'm thinking up in the East Coast ain't like that. But I never seen it before. It was such a joyful thing to see, man.
Man, real quick, that scripture so happy because over 500 years, Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans weren't been able to go to war. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
We don't have no military. We don't have no might.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't have, no unity. Right. You know what I'm saying? But when Christ comes back, you know what I'm saying? That time for war, you know what I'm saying, is going to come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a beautiful thing because, like the scriptures say, there is a time for war.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, for over 500 years, Black and Hispanic and Native Americans just been docile.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't have, you know, that fire. You know what I'm saying? Like taken from us. Right. You know, we didn't have that spirit taken from us. And the Lord gonna give it all back, you know what I'm saying? And when we go to war, every nation better watch out. Salah.
That's right. It's good. God said it's so heavy because I think Solomon wrote Ecclesiastes, right? Solomon, right? That's when we had a kingdom. And Uncle Khan said it was so heavy because now we don't have a kingdom. We don't know nothing about war. We know how to fight somebody else's war, but not our war. You know what I'm saying? Back then, King David, King Solomon, they knew who was the enemy was. Hell, King David made songs about it. You know what I'm saying? Bashing the king and rocks. You know what I mean? That's war. But like Kahan said, we don't know nothing about war. And it's so important that we read that scripture. So, you know what I'm saying? The Lord, he knows about war. He want, you know what I'm saying? He don't want us to be sitting here being, you know, like shooting ducks. He want us to defend ourselves.
Right.
That's the Lord's spirit, man. Go ahead, please.
So, like, if I could, 'cause what y'all bringing out is so heavy, like, because like this scripture is so important because for so long we didn't have it upside down and backwards.
Right.
Like during the times of war, we recording, we trying to find peace. We trying to make peace while our brothers getting choked out by the oppressor.
Right.
While our brothers getting shot down by the oppressor, while our brothers getting beat by the oppressor and all these different things, we trying to make peace. You know what I'm saying? When that brother, what's that brother, Botham John got shot by that oppressor cop. The damn judge went and stroked her hair and hugged her, and the brother, the whole family went over there and comforted the oppressor, even though their family is in a box. Like we trying to make peace during the time of war, and then on the flip side, like you said earlier, like when it comes to our brother, we trying to make war. When that brother step on your shoe and it's time for peace, it's time to Matthew 18:15 that brother.
Right.
Go to that brother and be like, hey, I'm offended, and this, that, and the third, and talk to that brother and make peace. When it's time for peace, you want to make war with our own people. That's just so heavy, which y'all bring out.
Like we want to make war with time of peace. Because when you see a brother, man, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, during the biblical time, man, how about you now talking about the thought? I was seeing blessing towards a brother. You know what I mean? Nah, we need mugging each other. We like, that's no he doing over there. You know what I'm saying? That's the time of peace. Now we at a time of war for the wrong reasons. We should be we should come together, as scripture says, and preparing for that time, man. The time of the Lord. The time of the Lord is gonna be in war, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on over there in Korea? Man, I seen the tent they made out there, man. I know y'all seen that. Man, it's so slim and smooth. That means it's moving. It's you ain't know anything about aerodynamics.
Right.
The more smooth and slim it is, the faster it goes. Man, I'm like, movie. I said, only chariots can blow that down. You know what I mean? The angels come down with them super fast. You know what I mean? It's like, let me start with. But the spirit of the Lord, man, it is war. It's war and peace. Peace for who? Peace towards your other brother. That's why we say shalom. That means peace, man. You don't say shalom to the enemy. We know what they're about. We know they trying to keep us docile. Somebody gotta win. It can't be two winners, man. Get out of that Christian church, man, trying to teach you it's two winners, but you don't live like a winner. You live like a slave. It's a master and a slave, man. It's the oppressor and the oppressed. It's always been like that in every history, man. Let me tell you something, man. I seen on TikTok, it's so heavy. They brought out like when the Edomites out there before they came to the United States. Before they came over here, right? They was over there killing each other already with Scotland, Ireland, Europe. They were killing each other. Out there in Italy. So when they came over here, man, they're like, they brought slaves over here. They had the Americans over here. They had the so-called Hispanics over here. They were like, look, we gotta stick together because why? These people are powerful. This a lot. This a lot of they all over here. So now they gotta stick together. They don't even like each other, but they do have one thing in common: oppressing you. That's why it's so important for us to come together, man. Because once we come together, they will fall. They don't have no roots in their unity. Their unity is oppressing you, keeping you docile. But imagine if you stop being docile, they gonna fall. Right. They gonna fall. You know why? Because the Lord sees, okay, yeah, you welcome now. I got you. You go ahead and put the spirit on these brothers to light a fire. You're like, oh man, what the fire? Where they learn to do that from? That's why it's blowing up in the black community on TikTok because we never seen it before. It's blowing up. They're making like jokes too with it. You know what I'm saying? That's just us. But that means it's we see what's going on. And once they see, okay, the reason why I say this, the reason why they got that spirit, man, because here in the ISUPK, we go out here, we in every city, in every state. And one of them brothers seen us teaching. You know what I'm saying? In Alabama, I know they see it. In Mississippi, they seen it. They said, man, you know what? That's my brother. Let me go ahead and check my brother. The Lord's word is getting out, man. The Lord's spirit is spewing out. Like also Thomas all said, Christ is trying to be, his spirit is trying to be born here. Right. Meaning the spirit of the Lord is trying to be born. That black, Spanish, and American will join together again. Them Edomites don't want that. The enemy don't want that because that's gonna be their demise.
Nah, sir. So like it's him what you just said, you know what I'm saying? That these other nations, these heathens, you know what I'm saying, Edomites, whatever, they don't even like each other. But they come together, you know what I'm saying? Their unity is in dividing the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Like they come over here and they use these you know what I'm saying, Elamites, you know what I'm saying, and Moabites, and they offer us, you know what I'm saying, as footstools for them, you know what I'm saying? And if we understood, you know what I'm saying, that scripture, that Zephaniah 2:1, if we came together, our coming together would divide them, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they have no other basis of being together outside of Psalms 83, you know what I'm saying, coming together and destroying us. But if we come together, you know what I'm saying, it's going to divide them so they can go ahead and destroy each other, you know what I'm saying, to bring in that third world war splash. Right.
And that's what's so heavy about it, man. That's so why our job is important to let the people know that's the spirit of the Lord. And you have that, you keep on having that same spirit, meaning that protecting each other and loving each other, that the Lord will bring down America to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The Lord will do that. You know what I mean? What I mean by bring down America? Meaning that get you out of hell. You know what I mean? To make you stop suffering here in America. So you won't be smoking weed all the damn time because you can't stand your boss. You won't be on crack and cocaine. You know what I'm saying? You won't go out here and you sisters won't go out here and show your body off because you got to make some money to feed your baby. You know what I mean? You don't have to do none of that if you just start loving each other. Loving each other can go a long way. You know what I'm saying? But you have a job. You put you on, sister. You ain't got to strip no more. Yeah, it might not bring the same money, but you ain't got to lose that dignity of yourself, showing your body off. You know what I mean? Brothers, he set up where he got his own business. Bring you in. You ain't got to serve no more. You ain't got to put your life on the line no more. Your freedom on the line. You come in and do a little job. It's not gonna be the much that you make it, but it's gonna be your daily bread. It's what you need, right? Not what you want. You gotta understand that, man. You understand the spirit of the Lord. The spirit of the Lord is here in brotherhood. It's brotherhood, man. Right. And when you love something, you love somebody, you will protect it. You're going to protect it by any means. Like that brother did. Dive in that water. Like I said before, we don't know what that water was in that water that time. It's in Alabama. You know, we got crocodiles. You know, I think alligators over here. Alligators. They ate that brother real quick. Bro, swell, he didn't give a damn. He swam. He saw his brother. He went over there and checked his brother. He did a goddamn good job of doing it. All right. Boy, 16 years old. He a kid. Slamming grown folks. Good night. Rock bottom. Rock bottom and doing a good night, man. He was looking for niggas. Man, he get that brother fire. You know what I'm saying? So he can grow up righteously, man. And put that in good use. You know what I mean? That spirit in good use, man. Y'all gotta get one more scripture, man. I know it's hot in here, man. You know, in Texas it's 112 degrees out here, man. You know, we still do the Lord's work here, man.
You know, you stay in the break your AC.
Hey, what the scripture priest I was gonna pull? Oh, it was oh yeah. That one, yeah. Man, most high in Christ for the generals, man. You know, command junior honor on down, man. Most high in Christ, the captains and officers, man. Because without these mighty men, these brothers, man, that spirit never was spewed out, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord sees the men of, the Lord sees the man that's serving him is doing that work. And he shows a you know what I'm saying? He shows us what our work is, the fruit of our works. And man, that's why it's so joyful, man, to see that. To see that them brothers is, didn't back down because it's an oppressor. He said, they say the hell with that. And what's up? What's happening? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's going down, man? You know what I mean? It's like you got it. Oh yeah, go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. The Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Yeah, this right here, justice. Right. This is justice right here. What goes around comes around. We all know that. We know that saying. We was once, we are slaves in America, but in the new kingdom, we will be the top dog. We won't be slaves no more, man. We will tell them what to do. They have to come to us for everything.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
That's ownership. Ownership over the heat, over the oppressor. Yes, Christians. Yes, that's the Lord's Spirit. Right. The Lord's Spirit is like that. He's full. What happened in war? You have somebody who win, somebody who lose. What happened to somebody who lose? It becomes circular. That's going to happen. As simple as that. It's going to happen, man. The oppressor will lose. It's prophesied. Keep on.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
Now, we was captives here in America. We were here. We were captive in South America, North America, in Europe. All across the world, we've been captives. But now, you're going to be chained up the Gulf. We won't be slaves no more. We will be the rulers of the world, man. And the world will rejoice because we're not evil and diabolical like these people, like these oppressors. Keep going, Bree.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
There you go. Don't rule over them. Like I said, we don't rule over the oppressor because that's justice. We saw what justice like a couple days ago in Alabama. That was justice. That was leadership right there. The fist in the kicking.
Verse 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a day when we won't have to, we don't have to cry because your son died from gang violence.
Right.
We You don't have to cry because your daughter overdosed. You don't have to cry because your daughter went out there and sell her body. Now she got HIV. She got sexual transmitted disease. You don't have to cry no more, man. You don't have to cry because you got fired from a job because they work you like a horse. They working, and now you calling off. Now they say you fired. Now you got no way to feed your kids. You don't have to be sorry no more. Keep on.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
You ain't gotta be sorry because
Oh yeah.
you ain't gotta be sorry because it's like I'm gonna and
I thought he about to bring me heavy. Go ahead, bring it. I got you. I know it's easy.
and from that fear and from the hard bondage when that was made to serve.
You want to go? You want to finish?
But
All right.
verse 4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, I'll have the oppressor seized, the golden city seized.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta worry about our oppressor killing us in the streets no.
Right. No. Man. Man, that's so heavy when you said, priest. We ain't got to worry about that no more, man. We ain't got to worry about sundown town no more. I'm saying every brother feel this way, man. You trapping back and forth in these little backwoods, man. We know that car broke down. You know, man. Look, man, the rednecks come up here trying to start some. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. No space, but no, that's still that fear. That fear, man. We gotta look over our shoulders no more, man. You know what I mean? Because these people, we know these people is after us. They hunt our steps, man. Day in, day out. They're not even wearing badges, man. They just make it super rich. Kill you. Right. You could be, like Scripture says, the young and the old, they want blood. Man, you be 12, man. Praise no more. Look at that brother, man. Had a hoodie on. He got killed. Man, you ain't safe. Because you young, because you old, because you work in a multi-business company. Because you are an athlete in the NFL. Man, you still up. You still up for man here in America. Just because you black and Hispanic and Native American. Just because you're a damn Israelite. Keep going, bro.
How has the oppressor seized, the golden city seized?
How has the golden city, how did America fall? How? We surprised. We surprised right here, right now, when these brothers took hold of these people, of these other people. We like, man, TikTok, Facebook, Reels, YouTube Reels, this making videos. How this great city, these great people see us. Keep going.
Verse 5. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked.
The Lord, that's the reason why. The Lord's spirit is fueling America right now. The justice for black Hispanic Americans is coming, man. You saw the speaker of that. That's a speckle. That's a smudge of that. Imagine when we all come together. The Lord breaking the wicked of the shaft, man. Keep breaking that, man. Take now. You think you're gonna be in rulership forever? Man, look, these brothers show you. How can't be show you since 1969 that this kingdom will fall. And once black Hispanics, Hispanics and Native Americans understand that, you have no salvation if you're an oppressor. Keep going. Right.
And the scepter of the rulers. Verse 6. You who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered.
You're going to be persecuted for what you did to everybody on the earth. Your judgment is going to come. You're not going to be living scot-free no more. You're not going to be in your penthouse. That's how many floors is the priest? Will you be working?
15, 20 floors.
15, 20 floors. That's in Austin, Texas. Imagine New York. You're not going to be living in your penthouse, in your cave. You will be torn down to pieces. You will be brought down to a lower state like you did to my people. Right? You will be slaves. You will have to serve. No brother show that. No brother show that. They showed that you're not almighty like you think you. What happened? I ain't see no brother rest. I saw them rest on their God. Most High in Christ. Go ahead.
If I could, like, what's so heavy is like the spirit of the Lord is for us to come together and protect one another because, like we just read, like we've been reading all night, like we just read in the book of Isaiah. If we not together, if we don't follow these laws, statutes, commandments, if we don't protect one another, love one another, gather together with one another, and make peace with one another, our oppressors gonna continue to smite us with a continuous stroke.
Right.
Like they not gonna we waiting for our oppressor to let up, be like, all right, we had enough, we compliant, we good Christians. I'm a good black man. You know what I'm saying? I got me a good job, wear a suit and tie and cut my beard. I'm a good black man. I'm a good black woman. I got me a white man. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm serving a white man. Yes, sir. No, sir. I'm bringing the coffee and all of that. We waiting for our oppressor to see our servitude and have mercy on us. But the scriptures say that they smote us with a continual stroke. And this is thousands of years ago. They're still doing it to this day, and we see it. Like you said, the only way for us to get out of this situation is for us to put on the spirit of the Lord and for us to gather ourselves together and love and protect one another, like the brothers did in Montgomery.
That's right. That's the spirit of the Lord them brothers had, man. You know what I'm saying? They will never love you, man. Like you said, it's so heavy. They will never love me. They've been chilling us since the beginning of time. Esau Esau just got mad because he got the blessing. You know, he was mad. Because I got tricked. Nah, man. Hey, look, we was hungry. We said, hey, we gonna trade. Now he mad. And he been having that same spirit with us. They would have perspective. What's that? Perspective? What's that? It's like, go ahead. It's like perpetual. Yeah.
There you go, brother. No, what's so heavy about that is because, like that spirit said, oh, we've been tricked. And he was tricked out of his blessing. However it played out was how it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Scriptures say, you know what I'm saying? It was already, you know what I'm saying? It was already written the first time. You know what I'm saying? What happened was already supposed to happen. And just how it played out was just how it played out. You know what I'm saying? The children of Israel, you know what I'm saying, are going to get salvation. That's how it plays out. It's just how it's playing out.
Right.
Yes, we got to go through, what we're going through now. We suffer, serving hard bondage with servitude. But just like any good story, you know what I'm saying? There got to be a plot. The plot thickens, you know what I'm saying? Right. The plot thickened, you know what I'm saying? When the Lord sent us into captivity. You know what I'm saying? But now we get to the end of that, you know what I'm saying? Where now, the children of Israel are going to come out of that. You know what I'm saying? The Lord going to come back and be that Savior, and everybody is going to see the power of the Most High God. And everybody's going to see the children of Israel rise, you know what I'm saying? And rule this nation. You know what I'm saying? And take the kingdom of God, you know what I'm saying, with their king and have a shot. It's just one big movie, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a glorious end. So like,
I'm right. What also the hunger ball said is so heavy, man. Because it's gonna be the glorious end, man. Because it's gonna be the end, the word of Esau, the beginning of Jacob, man. Black, Hispanic, and Americans, we will be on top. We will rule this world, and this world will not hate our roots. They will love it because we're not gonna make the reason why it's so on hot right now because what's going on over there in Antarctica, in melting ice, man. That's the reason why we suffer right now because they don't know how to rule. They like to suck up every resource out of the earth, man. But when we come to the ship, it's gonna be different. Because we're gonna have the spirit of the Lord, man. The spirit of the Lord gonna rule this world next. They will never fall. Anybody else got about with that? That's good. All right, so that's gonna conclude tonight's class. You know what I'm saying? This is Preaching Officer of Young, You know what I'm saying? With the Kaleem Wednesday law class, I want to give it up to the brothers that came and, came to class. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Officer Kahunga Bar, Officer Carl Design, Officer Shocking Priest. I can think about you. Like, I think kind of appreciate. Okay. With that, we'll conclude tonight's class. You know, say Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah and Yahweh Shemar Thah Shem Yahweh Shah.